We got a new free EX bomb with the new solo battle event that is happening right now. They gave us access to Cresselia EX, the promo card, and yes, that means you can get it for free by doing the solo battle promo event. And guys, it's actually really good. I would not sleep on this event. I would make sure you get your solo battles done as soon as possible because Cresselia EX might actually be a top deck and you need to build it now. It's free. I mean, you combine Cresselia EX with the old Gardevoir line, and yes, Gardevoir finally has a new place that is not in Mewtwo, and I know you guys have the Gardevoir line. I see you playing it for fun. So we have our headliner, the new Cresselia EX, with its ability Lunar Plumage. Whenever you attach a psychic energy to this Pokemon, heal 20 damage from it. And yes, it does work with the Gardevoir Psy Shadow ability. From the Gardevoir to the Cresselia EX, you can heal up to 40 damage per turn with this engine and also get your energies moving around. It's really good, guys. Not to mention you have a 3 energy ability, Psychic Flash, which is doing 80. That's not the craziest attack in the world, but when you can just kind of sustain through almost anything, 80's fine, you know? Combine this with some of the new support cards that we've gotten recently in Giant Cape, and you got a 160 HP body that is just like super hard to actually one-shot. I mean, really, you need like a Mewtwo with a Geo, or you need like a Charizard or something like that to already be online for this to work. I actually also have this paired with the regular Cresselia, and that is the only Pokemon I have in the deck. The rest is support just to make it more consistent. I also got 2 of our new supporter trainer cards in here, Cyrus because Cyrus is really good right now actually, and Mars because it's better than Red Card, and I like Mars actually. If one of your Cresselias gets taken out, you can actually cycle their hand down to 0 and hopefully shut their engine down or stop them from getting the evolution or something like that. I just like her. I think she's fun. Obviously, we got Prof Search and Pokeball. I threw a potion in here for a little bit more healing. Reminder, we're not in grass, so we can't throw Erica or something like that in here. So maybe just 1 extra little healing. You get 60 in 1 turn potentially and might survive through something. I had it come in clutch in a game earlier. And then Mythical Slab to try to up our consistency in getting our Gardevoirs online. Now, I don't have a Pokemon communication yet for some reason, but if I did, I would probably throw that in here as well, maybe instead of one of the slabs, because you can just pitch your Cresselia, the non-EX one, to try to grab a Gardevoir or something later in the game as a last-ditch effort. Just a thought. Anyway, you have to build Cresselia EX and Gardevoir. I think it's actually really good. We're going to get into some games, but first, if you're not subscribed to the channel, guys, go ahead and help us out for a bunch of creative and fun Pokemon deck ideas. Also, don't forget to follow us on Twitch and TikTok where we stream these. This is where we get all the footage and the gameplay from there. We'd love to have you as well. We'd love to have you join the Beam team. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Let's get into it. Okay. Starting off with Cresselia and Cape is pretty solid. No bench, I don't think. This Cresselia, I love the art, by the way. It feels like just a worst case scenario spot in the deck, which is fine. I think it's totally reasonable. I guess a Ralts here would be best. Perfect. Perfect. And it doesn't matter which one. I have 1 of each. Really dark Magnemite deck. Not sure what that's going to turn into. We'll just Cape right away. Because I could take 10. Yeah, that's it. Darkness and Magnezone? Was it going to be like a Darkrai Magnezone deck? What am I looking at here? It is Darkrai Magnezone. Okay, that's a little bit all over the place. Does it work? I guess Magnezone only needs 1 electric, right? And oh, it's probably all darkness energy. You fuel it with itself. Fuel it with Magneton. Oh, interesting. Heal right there. I need to draw the Cresselia pretty bad. We just keep trading back and forth a few times. Need to draw the Cresselia. Maybe I guess top decking, we have both our Profs and Cresselia and Slabs in line. So the odds that we like at least, not only am I jealous of Darkrai in general, but wow, that's good art. That's great. Okay. There's a Prof. This will help us filter. At least draw the 2 if we don't get our Cresselia. There's a Slab. There's our Cresselia. Okay. We go straight into here. Feels a little bit like the Mewtwo deck that you're reliant on. What are the odds we get a second Ralts or our Cresselia right here? Okay, Cresselia. Arguably the hardest one to get, technically. I've used 1 ball, so we could get a second. Okay, no, I think we just heal and save our 80. We're going to slam this Magnemite next, but then I'm going to take 100. I need to make sure I'm over 100 HP by the time this Darkrai gets online, which could be this turn. I hope they don't, but well, no, they would have to have an X speed or a leaf. Okay. Leafing for a Magnemite feels a little bit bad, you know, but that's fine. Got the job done this time. It would be better for saving a Darkrai, but doesn't matter if it wins. So I actually take 100. 120 with the Nightmare Aura. Wow. Okay, so is it worth trading for the 80 right now? Is it worth trading? There's our other Cresselia. That's actually big. That is actually big. We can put one onto it, so I get it online next turn, but I'm trading one. Here. Because I have to get above 120. I would have to have 130, which is impossible. So we're just going to start fueling this one up. Did that for the 80 attack, and then we send it. Guess we Giant Cape this one as well. Just had to send it. The indirect damage is crazy. Yeah, then I can Mars and they only draw one card, and hopefully that just completely gets their Magnezone off the table. Then I'm only just dealing with Darkrai. So the question is, do they start stacking the second one on the bench now? It could be scary. Or maybe they have the Magneton. Nope, start stacking. That's fine. Those 20. Cool. They have to commit, though. And then I just do 80. We trade 2 for 2. And then they will only have, next turn, we'll only have 2 energy on Darkrai. If they had another Leaf right here to save this Darkrai, would be kind of crazy. But then they wouldn't commit for the Cresselia, which might hurt them later in the game. Yeah, they're just committing. So we actually trade the Darkrai here. We actually trade 2 for 2. And we slightly outpace the other one. We slightly outpace the Darkrai on the bench with this Cresselia. And I can't think of a situation where they would have the even capability to... I guess we're hoping for our Ralts. Sure. Perfect. Can't even think of a situation where they have the capability to get 2 on this next turn. Okay, with this, from the bench, or from the energy zone, we can now Mars and hopefully mess up the Magnezone. It's actually not doing anything for the Darkrai, but hopefully mess up their Magnezone. They only draw 1. Feels better. Then we take out this Darkrai. We trade 2 for 2. And I have a Caped Cresselia with a Gardevoir, a single Gardevoir online, so we're actually healing 40. And they do no damage to me next turn. I'm 2 turns away from killing this guy. I think we outpace unless they get some weird Magnezone stuff online. Yep. Yeah. The deck is resilient, even into super effective counters. Even into Darkrai, which I think Darkrai might be the best deck from... They actually top decked Magneton with the Prof. Very nice. I think Darkrai might be the best deck to come out of Space Time, but I think it's best with Weevil. I don't know how we would do in a Weevil matchup. We might actually get slammed by Weevil. I appreciate what this is doing, but I don't think it's fast enough for something just as resilient as this deck. Yeah, I think we just win, right? Am I crazy? Unless this gets evolved, which could be a little bit scary. Okay, we can Psy Shadow, heal to 160, and actually, I guess just put one of these on Gardevoir just in case. Or do we actually? Let's maybe get this online. It does 50, you know? We might need it. Anything else? No, we're good. We just take our 80, so we're basically putting a clock on this. Like, if you switch in Magneton and don't have Magneton, you lose. If you don't switch Darkrai out, you lose. Right? Unless there's something else I'm not thinking of, but it has to be really crazy. Yep, does the 20. Then it can do 80. But it just loses. Bullet charging. See, that's how with Darkness Energy you charge your Magnezone completely, like, not from the energy zone. Yeah, they lost either way. Maybe the Mars helped us out there. We can only hope that the Mars got the Magnezone out. W. Even against a Darkrai deck. It was a weird one. It was a weird variation of a Darkrai deck, but we beat it. Let's go. And it's not like Magnezone is like throwing or anything. Magnezone is very, very good. So it's not like that's throwing. I like that. I like the variation. Probably doesn't have the Weevil, right? Or something like that. So starting with Cresselia here, it's kind of like a tank in this deck, I think. It's kind of like our tank in this deck. Ooh, going into Celebi. Let's see how it stacks up against some tempo Celebi action. Well, let's see how fast this guy plays firstly, but we'll see. We got a Pokeball. Okay, double Celebis. Celebi being a basic EX is really good too, but let's hope Cresselia pulls through. We Pokeball first. Best case scenario, what do we want? Sure, yeah, Ralts actually. So we get our Gardevoir line stacking in hopes to fuel. Oh, both caves. We We have a Cresselia next, which is fantastic. In hopes to start fueling our Cresselia and just pumping energy onto it. You know what would be a massive counter to this deck? Alakazam or Jinx or some effects like that do more damage the more energy you have, because we want to keep stacking this to heal it, right? I feel like those are going to counter the Cresselia, the Darkrai. The moon. Do I want this guy to discard 5? I mean, they have no superior line set up yet. They have no superior line set up yet. They would be drawing 3 out of 6, though. I feel like Mars is still a good play here. I feel like Mars is decent. Like, when else am I going to do it? I could have profed, but we already had our Cresselia, so it's not like we could have evolved anyway. We just pop 2 on here and stall another one. Use it as a stall turn, kind of. We have prof for next in case we don't draw our Gardevoir. And then I mean, the engine is pretty much online. The engine is pretty much online. Oh, this guy's running Bulbasaur? Is this like some sort of Celebi Venusaur deck? I don't know. I haven't run into this yet. Fan Rotom. 2 colorless. Active into their hand. Oh, that could get rid of a lot of my energies very quickly. That could be troublesome. We'll see. Doing some damage. Ooh. 2 heads on Celebi really hurts this deck. Really, really, really hurts this deck right now. Okay, we have a slap. I think we prof first. If only I could put 2 capes on, right? If only I could just wear a front and a back cape. For second Cresselia, we might as well Pokeball to thin our other Cresselia. We have another Cresselia with a cape coming in. Yeah, so I guess we just already put the cape on there. Maybe I should have held that in case this one gets bounced to my hand, but I doubt it. I think they're just gonna double down with Celebi. Okay, we slab here. Hopefully we get Guardy. Oh, we got our non-EX Cresselia, which I actually do like. I mean, maybe we save that spot for a double Guardy. So we potion. Can I get up to? No, I can't get up to surviving. I can't get up to surviving a double flip. Unfortunately, we are right at 100, but I guess we hope that they don't hit 2 out of 3 is the best option that we have. We have another Cresselia EX on the bench. Our value engine isn't quite online, though. Okay, they already have an Ivysaur. I mean, no energies on it, so I'm not really threatened by the Venusaur here. I think this is mostly just a Celebi deck without the Superior, which seems like a worse way to run it, but, you know, maybe they don't have it or something like that, and they just want to run Celebi. That's fine. Fan Rotom, actually. And I keep on Ivysaur. It seems a little all over the place, to be honest with you. I don't think they know what they want to focus on. I think decks that have too much going on and not enough focus into one thing are, you know, a little bit of a struggle. You could have got 3 flips if you just put the energy onto there. Fan Rotom does not need it, really. Okay, there's our Gardevoir. Okay, this is good. This is good. So, do we save this? I think so. I think we just Infi heal Cresselia and try to make it last as long as possible. I guess this is what we have to do, which is okay. I'm cool with that. You know, we're not quite surviving it, but again, they didn't, for some reason, they didn't put another energy on here. So I think we just take the Celebi EX out. Like, that seems like a little bit of a silly play to me. We get to 2. We get to 2. Let's see what they're doing next. Fan Rotom is going to try to just put this back into my hand, which is, you know, maybe not the worst thing. Maybe not the worst thing for us, actually. It doesn't go back into our hand anyway. Wait, did we just... Yeah, we just win. That's crazy. We have Cyrus here just in case we needed something spicy. Wow. Yeah, seems just like a pile of cards, but even then, Cresselia survived some Celebi flips, which it's going to be seeing in like top meta competitions, but yeah, that deck could have been a little bit better. Let's be honest. That's 1. That's 1. We'll take it. Okay. Ooh, wait, we start with the Ralts that can swap, and we have the full Guardian line and some draw. There's a chance, guys. Regi, I haven't gotten into this deck yet. I haven't played Regi at all. What is it, like fighting Regi? Okay. What could they pull? Is it like a... I mean, Lucario wouldn't buff Regi at all, right? Lucario wouldn't buff Regi, so I guess we'll see. Pokecom? Okay. I still need one of those, dude. Not having one feels bad. Fan And Rotom. This is crazy. Okay, we have a slab. Let's ball first. Do I slab or prop? We got the other Cresselia. Let's slab first. Crazy. Crazy, I know. Oh, we're eating our cape. Feels kind of bad. Ban Rotom Kabutops? Maybe, dude. Cyrus and another slap. Jeez. I mean, we're thinning our deck, I guess. Or like shuffling stuff to the bottom. There's our Cresselia. There we go. So I think, I mean, we're going to be waiting a long time, but just in case some weird stuff happens, I'm going to swap out real quick. Hopefully we get our second cape at some point. Honestly, with the Cyrus in hand, getting the 10 from the other Ralts onto Regi right now wouldn't have been the worst. It is Fan, Rotom, Regi, and Kabutops. Seems insane to me, but you know, we take those. Got one, and I don't think we put our other Cresselia in there because we're waiting on the EX. Because if we draw the EX, then it's gonna be a little bit better. Waiting on the Kabutops. Yeah, see, having this in here with the 4 retreat cost has kind of screwed them a little bit. They now need a Leaf and to waste that energy to get that out, best case scenario. We will have damage on it though, so it is in Cyrus threat after this. No, we don't Mars. We don't Mars here. The Elgrafan Rotom Aerodactyl actually won some games, maybe. Kabutops is good. Like, I'm not saying that, but it just seems a little bit weird. We'll see what direction the deck goes in, if it can actually pull away. I like seeing new stuff. I like seeing people change up the combinations a little bit. So far I like Cresselia better than the Mewtwo. The Mewtwo is very consistent though. Very consistent, a lot of damage. Okay, we have another Cresselia, beautiful. We're 1 Ralt away from like an absolute insane engine right now. I'm actually going to, ooh, hold on. No, I think we keep waiting for our EX. Maybe we have to let Guardy do some work here in a second. So I just already had the energy from earlier on the Ralt. So, you know, we didn't need to heal from that this time. So we actually just take out the Regi. They wasted 2 energy on it, and they actually put 1 on the Rotom. So we could be getting bounced to hand. It's a 50% chance that we get this Cresselia bounced to hand, but then our Gardevoir is online for 60. Still doesn't quite take this Rotom out though. I wonder why they're not using Kabutops. Like, am I wrong in saying I just think this would be better? Like, just doing 50 and healing is actually like pretty comp to what I'm trying to do, right? Yeah, there's a Freddy gets outpaced. I did get plopped to the hand, which actually that's kind of a big deal. It's kind of a big deal. Okay, we have a cape though. If we get this back, do I want to cape my Gardevoir? Is that crazy? No. I still thinking Cresselia is gonna be good. We can rock Guardy for a sec here. I have energy on it, you know, from earlier. It's actually in a spot. I feel like Guardy's gonna actually do way more work in this deck than in Mewtwo, just because it might have to see play. It might have to see play. Your Cresselia and your Ralts might actually have to be doing damage early, or having your Gardevoir later. I don't know. Looks like there's also a Machamp in here. It seems like it's just like the best fighting that they have in this deck. I mean, 50, you know. Do I care about anything else other than here? I mean, they're healing a little bit. So I think we just go into Cresselia. We just retreat. Hit this. Then we can Guardy ability. Psy Shadow to get up to 3 energy. Do we need a prof? Maybe we prof. What are we looking for? I guess our other Cresselia for long term. There's a potion that helps. Ooh, our other Guardy is actually kind of nice. Do we care about actually having more energy on this thing? I think since we don't need it, I'm probably not going to run into anything that like a Alakazam effect that does more damage based on energy. But just in the case that we do, I'm gonna avoid double stacking there, because then when I take damage, I can double stack next turn and have 1 less. I mean, I'm still, even with an effect like that, I think it would still be slammed, but just thinking about it out loud. My taking 50, heal for 50. Kabutops is very good. Machoke, are they gonna stack it? Do they have the Machamp? Because we could Mars, but I'm also worried Because they're going to draw 3. They don't have a single point yet. I'm worried that I would let them draw the Machamp if they don't have it. Where they put this energy right now is going to tell me. They might have it. That makes me think that they might have it. And I could really mess it up here. Bottom 4, there's odds. I mean, there's probably only one Machamp in this deck. But I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that. Yeah, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say they only have one, and hopefully that the odds are worse if they already have it in hand. Maybe they just top deck them a choke. That's the idea, at least. Okay, let's grab our other Cresselia. How about that? There it is. There it is. So now I can start stacking this. We have the Gardevoirs, which is absurd. Because these heal plenty, right? These heal plenty. The 30. Might as well just get all the way up there. I don't think I'm running into an energy stacking counter, but an energy stacking counter could be really nasty against us. Do I need? I don't need a potion, but imagine. All right, let's just do our 80 to this. They're gonna heal for 50 again, so we're really only doing 30. But I think next, unless they have a potion or something like that, or a cape, or wow, they have a potion. Okay. I was kind of memeing, but Sec just oh well, wow. Unless they have a potion or a cape, Blaze Potion cape. I mean, I gave that to him with Mars. So, yay. Notably, no Evo on the Machoke. That's a pretty big deal. Wow, healing is a little bit of an annoying strategy, Kabutops. Couldn't be me. That's wild. Couldn't be me. Okay. Let's get both of these free ones to heal up Cresselia. This is where the engine starts to get annoying. But like, I think we get slammed by a Mewtwo or something like that, right? Up to 140. Then we get 160 from the potion. Wait. Then we just start pumping up our other Cresselia. I don't know, just in case. I think we still have to keep pace with Kabutops because that's their game plan right now. So even then, next turn, we still don't get them. Even next turn, we still don't get them because they're healing 50. There's the Machamp. Uh-oh, we top decked it. Uh-oh. 120. But it's weak to Psychic, specifically. So I'm going to be doing 100 to it. Oh, we're just straight leaving. Okay. So, I mean, my other Cresselia is going to be online. I think I just 100, right? Even if they swap it out, if I have damage, I have a Cyrus. I think we win. I think we win here. Best play this guy could make was maybe leech lifing one more time. I don't know. I don't know if that's actually better or not. We might have to build that at some point. All right, what's the play? What's the play? They're thinking. I think they threw. I'm pretty convinced. Kabutops does minus 10 damage to me. I mean, it does 50, but yeah. At this rate. So how much can we heal? Let's do these first. I don't think I can survive a 120, but if I sack this Cresselia, if I sack this Cresselia, do I trade it for nothing else? They have to commit their Machamp already, right? I don't think it matters. I'll just put this one over here. I don't think it matters. They have to commit their Machamp already. I'm doing 100. That feels good. So basically I'm saying take your 2 points and lose, or swap something. Oh no, they only have one potion. They only have one. I do 100. I do 100 exactly. Are you gonna fan Rotom? Oh, dude, imagine. That would have been busted. Okay, GG. We did it. We did it again. Machamp can be strong. I feel like if this guy would have got Machamp out faster, I could have been in a big threat. Machamp is a very strong deck. Took him forever to get there though. Yeah, I don't even need to play around. GG's. We take those. And there we have it. There are the games. Like I said, guys, I think this deck is actually really good. I think it can compete at a semi-high level. Maybe not like S top tier in tournaments with like Mewtwo and Gyarados and things like that, but maybe like right in the A tier. I think this could hang for a little bit. We'll have to see how the meta develops. But like I said before, if you're not already part of the Beam team, go ahead and sub. Follow us on Twitch. Follow us on TikTok. I appreciate you guys so much. And we'll see you in the next one.